Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine psychic medium, delivering messages to you from the high realms. Welcome in everyone. So I know that this is a late night reading that I'm doing, and it's a little bit noisier because I got my little girl snoring behind me. Others are sleeping and snoring. Alright, but this message had to come out tonight. And I want to prepare you that this is a very heavy message, right? And even I've just been saying, like, I don't even want to give this to the collective. I don't want this to go to the masses, because this is literally for, you know, my soul family and others, you know, that need to know that this and that. I mean, it's, but then I was told, like, the masses do need to know. It's not to impose fear, although I know that fear is going to arise from all of this, but it's like kind of foretelling of what's to come here. Maybe this is part of, like, the next path that, like, I'm not wanting to do, but at the same time, like, you know, you have to, you can't be scared to speak the truth, to step into your powers of position at this time, because we're in a new level now. We're in a new phase. We're in a new world, right? I was just looking at worldly here. Gateway, otherworldly. What was done last night? I'm recording this on Christmas. So I'm referring to Christmas Eve. What was done on Christmas Eve with Pope Francis and the portals that he opened is what this is about. Is what this message is going out. Now I know that, like, I was trying to take some time for family, take a break, because I've had a lot going on in my personal life at this time, and thinking a lot about holidays, my family and stuff, that I wanted to take this break, right? But I knew that it was very heavy on me, right? Like, I wanted to know more about the portals, these doors or portals, okay? So, you know, of course, they're not going to come out and explain everything that they were doing, right? It's like, but I knew that there was something wrong about it, okay? And really heavy, I've been finding out the real, or the things about Christmas, right? All the hidden, all the darkness. But I even told, because of my kids, I was like, even though I'm getting awakened to all of this stuff, right? I don't want to investigate all of it till after Christmas. So I was going to wait, but I was feeling this urge to, like, look into things, right? And all of a sudden it hit me, and I was, like, noticing the red everywhere, and the stockings, and realizing all the offerings. Realizing that all of the stockings are but offerings, and what everybody does, leaving milk and cookies and all, leaving offerings for spirits, right? I was like, there's something very much that's going on here, right? Just like how they fooled the masses, right? Just like with church, okay? And, or certain churches or whatever. See, I don't know, I'm spiritual. Like, I always knew that I was to stay away from religion and church, that I was just to be open, right? That I wasn't going to go down, right? As I've been connected ever since I can remember, right? Because I knew, you know, I knew not who I was when I was younger, but I knew that I was different. I knew that I was an angelic, let's say that. I knew that, you know, I knew I was too pure, and there was way too many tears, just the feelings that I would feel, and it's just like everything. Like, I've had to learn how to protect my own, just from being, like, to not, like, crying on commercials and movies and shows and friends, just like I noticed, like, why is everybody else not, like, just see the love, and just anyway, I don't know why they're having me pour that out, right? Maybe for some of you this is confirmation, like, for you, if you feel like you can't step into the next role because you know that you're just but an angel, right? Or you feel like, I'm an angel, I'm a messenger, I'm a guide, I'm here to get these levels, but you don't understand, and I feel spirit coming through with this right now. Like, for some of you, you're going to feel like you can't step into this next position. But you are. You need to know you're the one to do it. It's like archangels or you angels, you've been getting prepared to be archangels. You have leveled up. You've taken these new positions. For some of you, you were getting shaped for this because you were getting prepared for battle. You were getting the armor of God. You were getting the protection that you needed for this next level. So even though you feel as though you're too caring, you're too loved, because this is the time where it changes. It's not all love and light and rainbows. Like, yes, we held the vision, okay? We stopped Cern from opening up that portal, okay? On the eclipse, on the solar eclipse or whatever, they didn't stop. They didn't stop trying to open up this portal. And I know we felt as though we have secured the frequency and the vibration and we've started New Earth, right? Devil doesn't like to win, or I'm sorry, the devil does not like to lose. Look at Mesmer. The devil does not want to lose. And even though we've been celebrating and building and working and all of this and holding the vision and the frequency and all of that, there was still something very, very dark that was done. They didn't want to give up. They didn't want to stop. They would not accept defeat. So with it being very powerful, and I haven't even yet to really investigate because I didn't want to go to a dark place where I was trying to keep my energy light or whatever, especially energies that surround me. Like, I got to be careful sometimes, right? But I knew that there was something significant about Christmas Eve and like the power and the energy. And that would also be why certain frequencies and like they set these things up for a specific reason, for timing. There's so much that goes into this, right? So I'm recording right now. Stand there, please. Or should change my vibration. All right. So hold on, I gotta get back on track and start. All right, so with the dates, right? The offerings, right? Because it would be a time very, very powerful with everybody leaving the offerings and the energies and just, okay, I'm not going to get too much into it. Let's just say it's very, very powerful. Let me go ahead and clear the space a little bit. It's a very, very powerful time. And this is when Pope Francis decided to open up these 5 portals, right? And even then, like, I was starting to investigate. I was getting blocked. Like, they didn't want me to investigate. I was like, whatever. So I put it out there, right, to get the research in, right? So thank you so much to all of you. Like, and I've been feeling it, right? And normally, like, when I ask for stuff that I need, right, and it comes to like it's beautiful when I'm ready and I've got time to do my readings, right, and to gather my stuff and get ready for what I'm going to be doing, working with spirit and all of that. Like it, I can wait, right? I know that I've got time. I don't know, but even with it being Christmas today, like it just it kept coming at me urgent, and y'all, I got 4 kids, right? So I have a lot going on in Christmas and everything. And I was like, but I was secretly starting to like look into things and stuff, but I felt this urgency energy, right? And when I started to investigate all of this stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, like, wow. So I'm going to go off of my channel messages first, then I'm going to get more into what I was thinking for how to move forward with things, okay? And I'm really right. So, okay. You need to not have the vibration, or like it's like I don't even know how to give some of my messages right now because I feel the way that I've given them before, it's changing. Like things have shifted. These portals that were opened were, I don't even want to put it out there and say, it's like, I don't even want to give it the power, so I'm trying to be very careful and also to try to, not get this reading blocked. Okay, so that's also why it's going to take me a little minute to try to get this stuff together, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about Pope Francis, right, and these portals. So you're going to start to understand it, and then I need you to allow some of it to piece together for you, as I can't put it out there in the algorithm, right? Okay, so I knew that there was something very, very significant right away with Pope Francis. Like, and all I know is I seen just a couple clips then of him opening up the door, right? Because it's live streamed. And right away I felt the fear, and I was like, oh my God, this energy, right? And I was like, why is he opening up portals and doors and having this fear? What is that fear? You know, Pope Francis, right? Feels, I'm sure, very close to God and protected. Why is this mass fear that I'm feeling, right? Well, finding out that these 5 portals, these 5 doors that were opened up, that one of them underneath the Vatican is referred to the tomb of Lucifer, because of the tomb of Saint Peter I was getting, and something about a reverse crucifixion down below, right? So I knew that there was something about a power place, right? And that I know that something has to happen, right? The unsealing of the Saint Peter, right? And he was one of Jesus's 12 apostles, okay? Crucified upside down. Something about Luciferian the cross and the backwards, right? So anyway, the like what I was first getting with the download is I was getting like, why would he do that? I really feel that Cern is like, I knew that I was meant to see the Cern, knowing that what they did didn't work, but maybe Cern is a part of this. There could be other things that we're unaware of, because then I've been getting this like, yeah, they say they're live streaming it and all of that, but they could be having a frequency or something. I feel that there's something else that could be going on. Okay, and it's like, I feel that he's being made to do, like, I don't think that that he decided. I feel that there's a collab, like he's being made to do this. I was just getting this energy like he's doing it against his will, like he knows what's about to come, like he was scared, like petrified is what I felt. And from my understanding, they claim that by him opening up these doors and walking through with only the strongest, like of most faith souls or something going with them, like it's supposed to cleanse and be a time of rejuvenation, like another one of these doors, these portals were opened up at one of the prisons. I didn't write all 5 of them down. You can look them up or whatever. But and it was supposed to be like repent or whatever, and or like I feel like they're mixing this all. But anyway, like it's not. It was not the purpose. Like it's like you. I don't even know how to look at this. Like, okay. I feel like by the powers, okay. Heavy here. Powers that be. Like made him do this. These portals open up to other realms, different worldly realms. The demons that are coming through these realms. Okay, I'm not gonna explain too much, all right? As I feel that I need to say that this is all just my thoughts, right? There's no facts you know, facts and findings to all of the things that I'm saying, because I was just told I need to put that out there, right, to go forward, or, you know, that this is just my thoughts, right? I don't have any, like I said, I've been locked out, like blocked out, like they haven't been letting me research anything, so I've been having to get things, you know, through the collective, right, for even researching these portals and these things, right? So who am I? You know, this is just for entertainment purposes. Okay, so I was told to put that out there so that way whatever I'm going to be getting into, right, won't flag the video. I can say that. Okay, you either get it or you don't. Y'all, it's like 3 a.m. too, and I'm like so like alarmed, but like everything is just all flowing together and making sense. Okay, with the dreams that I've been having, with things that I've been knowing, there's a lot that like I know, but I've also known that I can't share it, but with the collective, but it's not due to me having fear. It's for my protection. Okay, so for some of you, like, you'll know if you can't share things, they're for your protection, right? Or because of the content, the platforms that we're using, right? So, but you can't be in fear about this, right? It's like, you need to know that, like, we're protected, but it's like everything is going to play out in a manner that is going to cause fear, is good. So it's like, to even say don't even hold fear any, like, it's, I'm telling, like, I don't even know how to say, like, don't have fear, because this is a spiritual battle, right? This has been the final battle, and it's playing out now. It is here. These portals have opened up the realms. What Cern wanted to do, opening up these portals, bringing through these dark forces, these things, because it didn't want to. It's like, it was more like, oh, if I can't just roll, you know, over Earth in this way, then we're gonna do some stuff to try to, you know, just, I don't even know. All right, so we're gonna bring it into the next thing that might help you understand, you know, what the heck I'm talking about, where you can find the correlations of things. So it brought me to Stranger Things, the upside down world. Okay, you know, it's funny how everything is put out there, because when it's put out there and it's told to you, we've been hearing, like, it lessens the karma, the exposure, Age of Aquarius, everything that comes out, right? Well, it also projects, think about it, especially movies, right? Scripts are written, things are talked about, things are spoken about, things are heard, you know what I mean? The fastest thing to make things come true is affirmations, right? To record things, put things out there, you know, write things down, affirming things, right? But then watching them, right? As the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? It's those little things, right? Like, what you really do kind of pull yourself into things, right? And there's been something very much like, it's been catching me a lot with the eyes today. I'm sorry, I'm pulling everything right now. And I got a lot of distractions too, which shows you they're really trying to get me to stop. Like, I can't tell you how many times I just want to stop this reading. Like, no, it sounds so stupid. I probably didn't even have everybody's attention. But you know what? I feel maybe it came out that way for a reason. Because if you're still here watching this, then this is the ones, because it's like it's meant for you to see this, because I don't want just everyone, I don't want to, like, put the fear out there. I don't know, I guess I just don't want to be the deliverer, and it's not that I can't believe that this Alright, okay, I told you that I was gonna go with the projections because when I first found this out, and it was before it even got like confirmed and more, like I didn't even get my downloads yet. This was just what I was getting in meditation. And then you know when you meditate and you find out things and then it's shown to you to confirm, you know, and it's just more the universe really confirming to you you're on point. Like if you're a spiritualist, right, like you get it, like you know, and the universe confirms things for you, especially when you feel the vibration of truth. Okay, when you feel spirit, then you know. You know, a lot of times when I feel that feeling of spirit, like you're on point, it's always like yes, yes, you know, like, oh, I'm on point. I love that feeling when I feel spirit, right? Today, tonight, when I got that feeling, it was just like, I paused, just went blank, you know? Like, really? Okay. That's the energy, like, okay. Then it's gonna go down. I don't know if it was because like I thought that we were fine. Like I knew that things were gonna go down, like the things changed because of what happened on Christmas Eve at these portals. They were opened. The underworld was opened. Otherworldly realms were opened. That's what I mean, like, but it was all written in a book, right? So let me go back to, I don't know why. I guess I'm putting my frequency out there a lot. Like this is the frequency that I feel for a lot of you. Like you're gonna feel this, but it's like to not have fear. But for those of you, like you're gonna realize, like if you need to just walk away and not be a part of the next phase, like it's your choice, right? I feel for those of you, like you're gonna know whether or not like you're going to step into your next positions, right? Okay, let me go back to what I was saying. So I don't know, it's one of these things. That's what I mean, like I did not want to like give this up. Like I feel like they're literally live streaming, like watching and waiting to see what happens. What you don't understand is like it's already happening, but live streaming it, you're not gonna just see all of a sudden all of these entities and all of these things coming through. Not right away. Look at this phone. The thing that I'm just looking at. And just, it was just showing a tunnel and a whole bunch of things. Work with like hosts. I was getting like bee stuff, you know. It's like for things to come through like portals and things like that, you know, it's like a process. It's like the energy and then the part, like the little things and then more and more things. Like it's a whole, before they're showing me like Doctor Strange when he's go through, you know, like how things get really, really small and they come together. Like Transformer type of stuff, right? Like all the little things and then all of a sudden so it's not going to come out the same way as like in the show. And maybe that's why they slowed me down and now they're bringing me back to the Stranger Things. Okay, so the Stranger Things, I want to find my notes. What is it? Season 4? Charlie? Season 4? Oh, he's got his earphones in. Okay, shh. Never mind. My son was enlightening me about, reminding me about Stranger Things. Okay. So remember how I was saying, like, when things are put in, like, in the, and they make movies and shows and things like that, there's a lot of truth behind this stuff, right? If it's not already something real that's being made about, the fact that it's being shown to the masses also helps bring it through. That's also why they will put the exposure out there, because then it gets it in the mind and it allows it to come out. So anyway, Stranger Things, I think it's the new season, which I think you told me is the final one, which is coming out next year or the beginning of the year or whatever. But they, of course, they always show the previews or whatever. But he was letting me know what happened with the last season of Stranger Things, and it is where they actually collapse, right? The other realm, the upside down realm with the realm brings it through, and it creates a big X, right, on a church. And when this happens, all of the Dementors and the demigods or whatever. I always said demigods. I don't know. It's so okay. Demigods, demogorgons, the demi-dogs come through, and he was talking about a dragon. And the three-headed, Stranger Things about the three-headed dragon. Oh, and he was telling me that Stranger Things is actually based off of Dungeons and Dragons, if you guys don't know about Stranger Things. So, and it's where about opening up realms to different worlds. Realms with demons and dragons and Vecna, the flying demon, right? So, like, in the show, like, it shows just these things just coming through the portal, right? And if you think about the whole show and all of that, like, they do have this area to me that I've seen a little bit of it. He had me watching, like, the first couple of seasons, right? And, like, they have this thing, like, with Cern, like, where they were trying to mess with the portal and doing things. And to me, like, when I seen that, like, before I even knew about Cern, like, I've always just gotten, like, oh, yeah, that's Cern, right? But they protect it, kind of like the Vatican. Like, these 5 portals that were opened, like, were never opened. Like I think it was one of them that was never opened. Okay, because I've been getting different things, right? But it's like these are not supposed to be opened, right? They've been protected and guarded for years, right? And these portals or whatever, to me, it's kind of like in the Stranger Things, like where they actually found the realm to the upside down, like it's heavily protected, and there's all these equipment and everything pulling on the energies. To me, that's like Cern, right? Like, so anyways, they went and did some other stuff, right, on a very powerful, right, time. And I feel that this is where, like, I don't want to be delivering this, that, you know, what they went and did on this specific day, on Christmas Eve. These are just what, you know, I'm putting out there. So when I was trying to research things, right, and I was already, just before I even knew about the Stranger Things and all of that, even in meditation, I was like, there has to be a very, very powerful place. There has to be a very powerful place that I was, and they were showing me the bee and the bee, the hunt, the, you know, the queen bee or whatever. You know, there's got to be a powerful place for that. But I knew that there was something very, very powerful about the place. But then when he was showing me the clips of the season 4, like literally like the X where they open it up and they merge these 2 realms, which the upside down world is where all of these dark, you know, demons and things like that take over and come through, like their flesh eating their attack, all of that, right? And like I scribbled this stuff in my book. I'm not even kidding. I got mad. I was like, I'm not even gonna write that. Like, what the hell? You know, because I was already getting that this stuff is let's just say through the show projected to come through. Okay. So with the he was bringing up to me more things about the show. And he was talking about the something happens with a lot of black smoke. I don't know if anybody knows anything about black smoke. I didn't get to look into that, but he was talking a lot about black smoke, and then he was showing me something about the vines. I guess the vines that are in the upside down realm started to go through into the ground and into the real world and come up through the roots and started to get into the foods. And what was getting into the foods was then getting into the people, and then it was causing the people to start to act demonic and start to help this system, or to help the dark forces, right? And start to integrate through. So that was freaking me out, because if anything, I've been going off about all the chemicals, all of the parasites, and all of the things that are going on. So it's like a lot, it's like, look at all of the spiritual parasites that are planted within the foods. So see, this has been a process of things. It's like the final thing that they were trying to do and like attach and like allow it to open up this portal to bring these, and maybe that's like the honeybee hive thing I'm talking about. Maybe once something comes through, it's gonna kind of, I feel like the seeds have already been planted for a while. Okay. And that's why there's been this heavy thing about cleaning up the way you, like, if y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, go check out my Facebook, because I share a lot of stuff over there lately. Lately it's been so crazy about the foods, clean, detoxify. Like, literally, I was just like, I'm not even playing. I was just, I don't even want to say this, but I was like, how long can I go with, like, not eating food? Like, how do I do a proper cleansing? Like, how do I get, like, the cleanest, the purest, like, I've been getting these feelings, like, the last, like, couple days before any of this stuff was coming. So for somebody, like, maybe that's going to be the way to not get controlled by these things. But it's like the final thing that, like, they were trying to do. And if you don't know about Cern and what they were opening up, and the portal that they were trying to open up that they were not successful with back on the eclipse, okay, they did this yesterday on Christmas Eve. So it's like the final part, like they did it, right? So now things are playing out within these prophecies. So, you know, maybe if you want to find out more, look into more like Dungeons and Dragons type of stuff. If you want to get an idea, looking into Stranger Things, right? Looking into the ideas, it may help you understand. Because remember, you're supposed to be piecing things together and looking into things, right? So when I was first getting this stuff, right, and I was it was just like I already knew, like, and I was like, so I was like, what do I even write down? And then too, and like Krampus too. Like, if you guys don't know the dark side, like, we actually watched that this year, like the kids put it on or whatever. Like, never have I I knew of any darkness around Santa. And then the movie getting released with Jack Black this year. Santa, Satan, and all that. That's what I mean. It's all synchronistic and timing. I feel that a lot of things too that have been going on. And then I was getting powerful places, and I know that New Jersey, okay, was coming across heavy in the drones, and then I was picking up something with the frequency in the drones. Like I was like, can those drones play music? Can they? Sure, they can't do anything, right? Make whatever they want, right? There's something to do with that. I mean, I'm sure there's all sorts of other things, right? Or maybe this is one of the powerful places, or maybe it's, there's a lot of things that are coming to light here. Did I not even write that stuff down? I was getting archangels and superpowers. Like superpowers and things like that are going to be coming on board, right? Like this is literally what I was getting is like this spiritual war battle that has been going on quietly. Let's say where the masses have not been seeing it. Like it's going to be for the world to see now. And it's part, maybe it's part of it. They're showing me that again with all the things coming through. Like, that's what I said, like God's chosen are being elevated at this time. They're getting armored up. They're getting ready. They're going to be shown because it's time to battle what these dark forces have been doing. And I don't even know how else to give this message, right? I don't know if it, like, I don't even know. I feel like this is, like, the hardest message I've ever had. I guess because I always try to give it, like, in positive light. It's still kind of just shocking that, like, things are going to be playing out, and then just seeing the alignments, and then, you know, you don't give in to fear, though, especially the collective, right? If you don't identify as a, you know, a light being, a light warrior, is just a guide giving messages. Like, you need to know that if you're not, like, ready to give messages at this time, you don't want to share, like, what's wrong. Like, you're just covering it, like you're giving false hope. This is the time where judgment, like, judgment's been called, like, alright, so, like, you can't have faith and fear. We need everybody having faith that we are going to take on this battle. Right? And we're doing this for the masses. But it's like, if you want to be helping, then you can't think like, oh, they're gonna come after me. Like, I mean, definitely do things that you feel, like, if you feel to hold back a message or whatever, then do it. You know, I'm always saying trust what you feel, because it could be other circumstances of why you're doing that. But it's one of these, like, you can't, like, I feel like this is just gonna change, just, like, we've just reached, like, a new level, like, I don't even know how else to, like, I don't know, I just, I feel this is the energy, like, it's shocking. And I guess, I've been saying for a while in my readings, like, we, like, beyond the Bible, but I get it, like, certain prophecies have to play out. I just didn't know it was going to be as dark. don't know, maybe I thought we had more time, but maybe it's because they upped it. They found a way to open the gates of hell, basically. And they just did. So, like I said, things are coming through, but like I said, they're live streaming it, like they were live streaming it all day, like waiting to see. But I told you, this is like, these powerful things, like they ain't coming through like the Stranger Things, you know. I don't know a time frame of when, but like I said, it's very strategically organized. Like they've been planting these seeds and dosing the skies and doing everything, and those were all the warning signs, by the way. Go look up, look outside. You see those things in the sky? Like I said, even the drones are going to be radiating frequencies. When you look outside, like, the devil did not want to lose, and like, I feel like got really enraged, right? So, I don't know, this is a very like heavy message, right? Like I had no idea that it was going to go like this, right? But I wanted to get this out tonight. I was even sitting here for like a while just trying to accept. You know, you don't have fear. Can't have faith in fear. And we need everybody to be just holding the faith that the archangels, all of the ones that have been prepared for battle, all of the etheric beings, all of the gods and goddesses that have incarnated on earth for this time, the battle has begun. It just did. So it's time to armor up. It's time to get ready. You're going to be getting guided and led to, look at my kitty right here, and keeps ready. You know, remember, because it's like in the past, like we always battled things with love and light. Like we were doing this spiritual battle blind. We're not going to be doing it blind anymore. And the masses are about to see who the real warriors are. The masses are about to see who the earth angels are, who the archangels are, who the gods and the goddesses are, who the devils and the demons are. I'm feeling like apocalyptic stuff because, like I said, like what I was getting with my son showing me, like with the vines and the control and the foods. Like I said, like you gotta try to. That's the guidance that I'm being called to give you. Like clear out your vessel of any chemicals, of any things that could control you at this time, because you don't want to fall prey to these vibrational frequencies when they start to radiate at levels that you're not going to be able to control, because these entities are going to be taking over your mind, basically. For the ones that, you know, all the NPCs, like, they're going to be working against us. So, as they already have been, but this dark ass stuff, right? This is stuff that prophesized about. I was hearing about a Bible scripture earlier about a 7-headed dragon. My son was letting me know about a 3-headed dragon. I guess it's even already it made its appearance in the Fortnite game. It's making its appearance in the final play of Stranger Things, of the new season that's coming out. Like I said, they put it all out there. It's in the alive field. It's put out there. That's why this was so heavy for me to give too, because it was like, I know I'm a prophetess, and I know speak the truth, and I know what Spirit shows me and guides me to say and share and show. I do. And that's why I was like, really? You're going to have me do this on Christmas? But I've been feeling the urgency of this all day. And I've been feeling the urgency of checking out the darkness. But see, there was too many. That day, the offering, the trickery. Maybe it's just things have changed. I think that's like the biggest thing. Like, this is the moment where, like, I feel like, yeah, there's stuff prophesized in the Bible, but I always knew, I've known since I was a little girl, that the Bible is wrong. The ending is wrong. I always said that the saving, it's not in there. And I've always had a vision a certain way, and then it was just like, I was showed like, oh my gosh, like, it is. Like, the end, like, the Bible, the stuff, like, I just thought that, like, many were going to be shielded from seeing it. But maybe they already were. Maybe the ones that were shielded from seeing it already have been. They're already not here. The ones that are here are meant to see this final time. And I'm beginning this different vibe too. Like, I don't think all the ones, like, it's never set right with me when I hear that everyone here can be a chosen one. I mean, yeah, everybody could repent and be a chosen one, get to that vibrational frequency, raise your vibration, activate all your DNA strands, get online with source energy, truly connect with divine source, then yes, you are a chosen one, right? The 144 are the leaders, baby. So I knew that, yeah, it's a sweet projection, you know, you put that out there like, everybody's chosen, you know, everybody could be chosen, right? But there are ones that are meant to be here to play out these final times. What I'm getting at is that with the Bible, I feel like this is going to be a point where a lot are going to realize that the answers are no longer in the Bible. I just feel it. Collectively, there's going to be so many souls that are just sitting there. Like, when things are being done and that are not, that I don't know. That's why this message, if you know how I get my, when do you see me just sitting here quiet? Like, I don't want to stop the content. I don't want to, you know, I'm not, I normally, like, if this stuff ever happens, I'm like, no, I'm not going to upload this. But this is something where seriously, like, I think it was like a message that, like, I'm supposed to give this one. And, like, I know how powerful, like, I was even like, I'm not going to write this down, but like, and I'm not kidding. I wrote down stuff and then I delete, like, and I've never done that before. Because I know how powerful things are, and I know when I write them down. I know when I think them, when I say, I know. So, all the warning signs were there. We've all known the judgment was called a long time ago. That it's been judgment time. So, yeah. It's time to armor up, right? I don't even know how to end this. I don't. But I'm going to end it with my disclosure, right? I'm going to leave it there. This is for entertainment purposes. So this content will go out. I have to put that out there. These are my projection, my channeled messages by, as I am but a divine psychic medium. And I don't even feel it's going to matter, though, because it's like, it's already out in the alive field. So it doesn't even matter who even sees this video, really, because I've already put it out in the alive field. So, but for my soul family, light warriors, or anybody that's still here watching this reading right now, you know, just we got a lot of powerful beings here now. That's why it's time for us to come together, Prophecy time is here. So, just coming together is here. Next level stuff is going down. Keep the vibration of love and light, though, because we signed up for this. This is why you're here. That's why we have incarnated here. For some, this is our justice. This is our time to fight. Right? This is our time. I mean, we don't know how it's gonna... I guess it's like, if... I don't know. They're keeping me in this vibration of love. They're infusing this back like this is the battle for all the souls. Like, you need to remember that. The 144,000 are the ones that are guided to my content. So if you are here watching this, you're one of them. You are one of the light warriors that is here to fight the final battle on Earth. And this, and why it's so big, is because it's not just Earth. This is like Earth math, like oh my gosh, like I'm not gonna even try. I'm gonna stop. I'm almost to an hour with this, but stay to the vibration of love and light. I guess just whatever guidance, messages, downloads you get, you know. If you want to run off things, you want to share more things, I guess we need to share more and let people know more about what really went down with Pope Francis and the Vatican and the 5 portals that were opened on Christmas Eve. Okay? Alright, over here. Love and light to all of you. Oh my gosh, all these 5s. Major changes here. 5200 I just seen. 5202.